Hey everyone, this is Pride22, and welcome back to our episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Return of the Dark Sorcerer. In the last episode, we actually went ahead and fought a couple of bosses. First was the Doom Cloud in the Doom Cave, and I actually had him beat. But I had screwed up and rewound the fight, and I didn't actually save state the fight afterwards, and I ended up not actually being able to beat him a second time. So yeah, that's just screw up on my part. We then found Obaro, who we took him back to Jericho to recover, which led us to try the super boss here, JC 3000 GT, I believe was his name, and we actually had an unexpected victory. We went ahead and beat him up with the unexpected casting of the death spell. Who knew that would actually work? And yeah, so in this episode we're going to go ahead and see what lies beyond the boss. Now, before we continue, a couple quick notes. I'm not sure if you already tell viewers, is I have a different recording set up now. I have a nice pair of wireless headphones. I've actually had them for a year or two, but I've been using them for other things. But actually decided to plug them in my computer, so that's a plus there. Second, I was able to pick up, like I mentioned in my previous recordings, a new mic. I picked up a Blue Ice or Blue something like that microphone, and yeah, it was actually a pretty good deal. And yeah, I'm actually quite happy with it so far. So over the past day or so, I've been kind of tweaking the setup and trying to get it just right. So we'll see how this goes. And last but not least, I'm not sure if you can see in the corner of the video here, I finally actually put a logo on my episode. I'm not sure if that's going to be my final logo. That's just something I quickly drew up in Paint, in Microsoft Paint in Windows 10. So I'm probably going to go ahead and work on something a bit better for the future, but for now that'll work. And yeah, with all that said, let's go ahead and continue on with the game. So yeah, this is my current setup, and that's Tifa was able to cast the death spell and lead us to victory. So yay for Tifa. Let's go ahead and find out what happens, or find out what's beyond the boss. Mayor's residence. So you defeated JC 3000 GT. I suppose that makes you guys the new guardians of the Dimensional Gateway. Dimensional Gateway? Does that lead to the Esper world? I think it might. And nothing else really in here. Anything on that? Flowers. Checking both sides, because you never know. Check this carving. Intricately carved into the bone statue are various words and spell glyphs that appear to be written in Lunarian. You are barely able to decipher a phrase. Only those who are not tainted by the darkness may enter this realm. Those that do not oblige will suffer death. Uh-oh, that's a little foreboding, but let's go in. We're in the Dimensional Gateway. Let's press on forward. Esper World, we're actually here. Wow. So I never actually made it here in my previous attempt at an LP, because I didn't figure out that death would actually work against the boss. There's probably other strategies as well, too. Welcome. It's an honor to have you here. I am the High Elder of our new Esper world. With Lunarian's assistance, we were able to create another gateway and reimagine our past worlds into reality. And of course, we are quite aware of your quest to defeat the Dark Sorcerer and save Gaia from destruction. We'll do our best. We Espers will continue to exist in this realm, even if the statues are destroyed. Without magic, that is. Nothing is set in stone yet. I'm sorry we cannot assist you directly in your fight, but we'll be with you in spirit. Goodbye and good luck. Why, thank you. If the statues are a source of magic, their destruction would cause magic to vanish from the world. Well, it looks like we may not have any other choice there, because it looks like Zuriel is going to use them to his gain, and we can't let that happen. The Lunarians are benevolent beings. We once abandoned them, yet they don't hesitate to help us. If Zariel does gain entry to this dimension, we will fall back to the castle and wish for Shenron to protect us. Shenron? Castle? What does all that mean? I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Pay no attention to that, viewers. Got a little apple. What I actually may end up doing is giving all those apples to Avalon, because I'll make his havoc way more effective. Things are in motion. Victory is not assured, but it is surely within reach. Thanks to you people. Keep fighting the good fight. Well, thank you. I'm the wind. Whoosh. Humors are so silly. Yeah, we can be sometimes. Zuriel must pay for all he has done. But we are far too few and weak to lend any kind of assistance. We would only be sacrificing our powers to him at this point. Yeah, can't let that happen. Found a red essence. I think that's a flame shield, and a blue essence. Yes. Shield containing the power of fire, absorbs fire elemental. Very nice. So absorbs fire, no effect ice, and weak to water. I know of a boss or two that could actually be very beneficial against. Actually, yeah, 2 specific bosses come to mind. So that's a very nice find. And the blue essence as well, actually. So absorbs ice and the no effect fire. So the two blue essences, a red essence, and all I need is one more piece of armor in some shape or form. I think I may have it somewhere else. Maybe I'll find one. And then I'll actually be all set up to fight a certain boss in the game. And I won't have to backtrack to fight him. So I'll show you that maybe at some point, viewers. Well, when I get there, I will show you. It's a pleasure meeting you. I'm a proud follower of the teachings of Lord Odin. I was injured while fending off the wretched monsters that exist outside of this dimension, in the human realm. It is no mere coincidence that we are meeting now. It is the work of fate. Here, please take this. It's a spirit sword created to combat evil. This Soul Caliber. Nice! Receive the Magicite Soul Caliber. When summoned in battle, Soul Caliber can turn enemies into items. I'm sorry, but I must rest now. Trying to talk to Esper again, and they say nothing. Yes, so in this case, the Ragnarok Esper that had the same effect in the original Final Fantasy 3/6 has everything kind of got tweaked, and now Soul Calibur has that effect. And what can we learn from Soul Calibur? Why, let's have a look. Sweet. So yes, morphs enemy into an item. And it's basically, yeah, that's the one that we normally find, I think normally be called Starlight, if I recall correctly. And the original cave there in the Twilight Vista, where we got the 1 Hades Esper. Yeah, that's where we'd find Starlight originally. Well, in this case, now Hades. And we get all the really good cure spells. Well, Cure is essential. Cura is really good, and Curaga is really nice as well. Finally have a level 3 healing spell, but it's only ×1 multiplier, but still, it's good to have it. And Esuna is very good to have, and so same with regen at ×20. So, but at this point, seeing as Ark is on Unicorn and he's got Esuna and something else learning at the same rate, and he's already pretty close to the done. I'm gonna leave him on that, so I want him to finish off Dispel. How about you, Tifa? Yeah, once you learn Break, I might give you that one. Yeah, because you have to learn Esuna and Curaga, so I think I might go to Tifa. Anything in the pot here? Okay, we're gonna reach that one. Clear your conscience. The end of the world is coming. Thanks for the warning there, buddy. Got a Doombringer. I think that's our second or third one out at this point. Yes, it is the third one. Absorbs damage as MP, randomly casts Death. Yes, so we could actually equip that, and could have had that effect as well on that boss, I suppose. Me love frozen Yum Yum berries. Only grow in cold temperatures. I like how they at least kept the Amaro sprite in this game. When he couldn't be a character, it was replaced by someone else, all the new characters in this game. Is there anything hidden in the forest here? Because we can actually walk around. This is interesting. I didn't think I could actually do this. At least we'd believe there's actually something in here. I don't want to cheat and remove the layers, though. I'll try it one more time. Yeah, because they can't go right there. Nope, I'm gonna get out of here now. Yep, I'm out. I give. I'd like to get out. Am I stuck now? Okay, I think I got it. Maybe. Phew, I'm out. Maybe there is a secret to that, I'm not sure. But I'll find out later. A powerful sorcerer has been honing his dark craft inside Spellbound Castle. Ooh. From the Soma drop. Nice. Oh, already went in here. The monsters inside Spellbound Castle are extremely powerful and can really take a toll on your HP. Feel free to use my cave to rest if need be. Why, thank you. And in this little pot here, or barrel, we find the Night Sever. This is a new Aether for Saren. And that gives us a full set. We now have all 8. A force that keeps changing its spots. Causes enemy to self-destruct. So it's just like the, whatever it's called, I forget, Catastrophe or Apocalypse, something like that, from the original game. So yeah, it's can be really useful. Although I doubt it will actually work against bosses. Although you never know in this game, there could be a secret trick that to actually beat a boss that's actually challenging. Yep, take a rest in the bed if you need. The sky grew darker once we harnessed the Dark Crystal's energy to summon the Eternal Shenron. He is a terribly powerful god dragon. Take heed if you insist on challenging him. Well, I have a feeling that we will in the future, viewers, but maybe not in this episode in particular. Uh-oh, who's that? Can it be? Clad in armor of deepest night, he walks a path of darkness, searching for redemption for his past deeds. With this music and that sprite, it can only be one person. Golbez, we found him. The faint-hearted have no place here. I suggest you leave at once. Wait, what's this? You harbor such incredible power. Darkness has blinded me. It seems I still have much to work on. I must become even stronger. All is not lost yet. It's time we end this pathetic struggle. Let's pay Zuriel a visit. There will be no mercy. And we now have Golbez available in our party. Well, not to choose, he's on the airship. But yes, we now have Golbez. Sweet. Now, before proceeding forward into this next area, I do recommend making several save states, because it is at current levels with the current setup. Honestly, we don't stand much of a chance. I will display right now, viewers. We are now in the Spellbound Castle. I'll let the music play for a moment. Yes, that is music from the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, the final boss dungeon. Yes. I'm impressed they actually put that in there. That's a very nice rendition. Alright, now at this point, let's proceed forward. We can only go through the front door, so let's do that now. Now, we go here, try and go through this door. We make it. We're brought to the other side of the castle. We take a step and we run into a blood tome. Alright, let's try and take him on. Nice block there, Tifa. Don't worry, viewers. I will put Golbez in my party relatively shortly. I was just already here and didn't want to go back. Didn't want to have to go back to the airship. Well, that could be damaging for Aiko. Well, could be worse. But as you can see, these guys, and this is the first guy we're fighting, he hits pretty hard. So we're going to need a really well-balanced party of 4 with a lot of magic link for everyone, really good equips. Yeah, so, and as of right now, I don't really trust Avalon and Ark in my party. Like, this is definitely not my final group at all. Yeah, basically, well, Avalon's obviously doing the brunt of all the damage. I like how that missed. I can see he's taking quite a lot of damage, and he's still not dead yet. Got him. Aiko won Freeze and Inferno. Tifa gained level, learned Sloga and Hastiga. Very nice. And that wasn't even part of her spell, wasn't even part of the Esper, so she learned those spells naturally. I like that. Saves her from having to put on Arc. Absolutely. Those are very important spells, especially Hastiga. Yep, and we're in Freeze and Storm, and still a ways to go to get Quake and Gravity, but she's on her way there. Ooh, wrong button. Yeah, at this point, viewers, I'm not going to go ahead and finish this castle today. I just want to kind of show it off and see what I've actually reached at, or what I'm actually here for. So I just want to kind of just show it off, essentially. So that's what I am doing. And so yeah, gonna fix that up. Now I'm gonna head back to the regular world. Alright, and let's head back to the airship. Not going to bother healing because I'm just going to do it on the airship for free. Let's save the game normally. I like how brother's jumping around. That's cool. Ahoy, matey. Care for some grog? Yes, indeed. Beer me. There's Roran and Saren. Where's Golbez hiding? I'm curious. Right over here. Can I overcome my misdeeds? Not yet, Golbez. Just want to talk to Oak first. I'll keep a close eye on the gears. There's no machine that can stump me. Why, thank you, Professor Oak. I've attained the highest power imaginable by training non-stop. All while running 4-ton boxers. Change party members? Not at the moment. I want to equip a couple things. People first. Let's see, who should I temporarily get rid of? Will it be Tifa again? Sadly, I think it's going to be Tifa. Because Avalon's staying in the group, same with Arc. Aiko will be the last one there, and there goes Golbez. See, equipped he is indeed. And he has the Crystallis weapon, just as he left with. Well, I took it off, but it actually didn't up in the inventory. He has a Dragon Helm or Proto Shield. Now, the Flame Cloak intrigues me. Let's have a look at it. A fiery cloak imbued with powerful magical properties. This is the armor I was looking for. So, Aurora, Fusoya, Aiko, Arc, and Golbez can equip it. And it absorbs fire. We now have our armor set up to fight a certain boss and be almost virtually immune to him. Very nice. Well, immune in the sense of fire damage, not in the sense of physical. We have to take care of that part. Now, the Flame Cloak is definitely better for him in magic defense, block, and magic power, and speed. And the defense level goes down too. So I'm going to put that on him for now. Even though it is weak to water, I'm just trying to keep that in mind. I think it was the Proto Shield do. Ancient shield from another world. Well, pretty much everyone can equip it. Nothing really special, is powerful, but no outright resistances to anything. How about your skills? You got a lot of spells here, Golbez, but you're still missing a couple ones here and there. But you got the powerful Arise, which is quite handy. Still missing Vortex, that's good to learn too. Is it just Vortex and Kiraga at this point? Let's go for Kiraga. Get someone working on it. What about relics? You don't have anything on right now. Cosmos Ring sounds good for me. Sorry viewers, just a little tired. Long day, still not bad. Yeah, speed boost is good. Alright, one thing we do next viewers is lift off from the airship. Again, save my state, just in case I run into any super bosses flying around here. Next, we're going to go find the Coliseum, which was where? I think it's over here somewhere. Nope, it was, where was it? I think it's this place. Sorry about this here, it sounds like my headphones just gave out. There's a reset button here somewhere. Just a moment, viewers. Be right back. Alright, viewers, sorry about that. I just had to make some modifications. All's good now, I think. Is this the Coliseum? Yes, it is. Remember how someone was saying at some point that there was someone who was looking for the ultimate weapon Shinobi? Ooh, check me out, I'm a receptionist. Ha ha ha. Well, we're going to go ahead and bet that Shinobi and see what happens. Quicksilvers are incredibly awesome, but don't use more than one at a time or you'll risk becoming frozen in time. Uh-oh. Thanks for the warning. Ooh. Yes, I think we already did, but I'll have to look at the tip of that and read that again for later. Yeah, with pleasure. Let's look at that Shinobi. Yep, Shinobi gets another Shinobi. And I might try with Enforcer as well, because I want the Bison Boat. I want a second one. Because that seems to me like really good for Avalon to have two Bison Boat weapons. I might do that at some point. And I totally forgot that you can actually see all the things you win from the Coliseum here. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Ooh, Solar Guard. That sounds like it could be pretty good. And you see all the Aethers basically trade one for the other, so you can just go back and forth and get more if you lose one. You can just get another if you would ever need. Oh, the Talisman actually gets you a Quicksilver. Didn't know that. And the Bushido Code actually gets you a Bison Boat. That's actually pretty neat because the Bushido Code, you can buy them in the shops. That's a replaceable item. Very nice. The Crystal Ball turns into a Void Stone. So instead of raising your MP, it cuts your MP use in half. So very handy. And the Van Brace actually turns into the Cosmos Ring. Well, why to go back? Shinobi. You actually show against Oboro. Let's put Golbez against him. See what happens. Okay, right off the bat, I almost killed him. Fire Skull. Haha, healed me. Like the music playing here. Got Shinobi. What are you doing here? I'm just a man who is good at what he does. Killing things. Why not come with us? Well... Alright, it's your lucky day. So now we have Oboro as a party member. Hooray! And with that, I think that'll about do it for this episode, viewers. So, in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Return of the Dark Sorcerer, we're going to see if we can find more of our friends. There's a couple that I think I know where they are off the top of my head here. There's, let's see, a guy who likes massive swords. There is an ultimate wizard who has the who's from the Lunarian. There's another, well, not really a character to play with, but there is a character that can help Ronin attain a maximum mastery of his combos. And let's see, there's another character who is the master of the dance. And there's another character after you get the master of the dance that will help us find our dark side. Not sure if that's a good reference or not. But yeah, there's several things we can still do in this game here, viewers. So, with all that said, this is Party 22, and thanks for watching. And any comments, please leave them in the section below. Will definitely help me a lot. And see you guys next time for another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Return of the Dark Sorcerer. See you guys next time, viewers. Bye.